Can I switch gears now because we're running out of time? I want to relay an interesting anecdote. I want to talk about sight reading. Now, this is from an interview with Koji Attwood, and he was asked about the most ridiculous musical feat he had ever witnessed. And let me read you what he said. I saw Cyprien Katsaris sight read the Norma fantasy. It was pretty ridiculous. The first time through, he sight read it. The second time through, he already had the conception of the piece. The third time, he was adding stuff. And of course, the G major section with the octaves, he was playing it 10 times faster. He is an incredible sight reader. I've seen him do other sight reading feats, but that's the one that made me think, you've got to be kidding me. So I've got to ask you, how did you get so good at sight reading?
First of all, I would like to express my admiration to Koji Attwood, who I know, who I have met a few times in the United States, and who is really a great young pianist. I wish he had the same career like, let's not name some very, very, very famous people again, because he deserves it, and he makes phenomenal transcriptions. Listen to his Fourth Symphony of Tchaikovsky and so many other things he did, okay? Now, excuse me that he's exaggerating. He's exaggerating, and I do not necessarily agree with what he said.
Okay.
However, I have to say that when I was in the Paris Conservatoire, we had, all of us, we had to attend a special sight reading class. And I remember my teacher, she was a very nice lady, Madame Yvonne Drapier. She even composed some nice pieces. I have one of them. And what she used to do, she used to ask us, for example, to play, to get used to playing the last, the left hand of the first famous waltz of Chopin. Let me try here. The famous waltz.
Okay.
Only the left hand without looking at the hand. To get used to play without looking all the time at your hands, because your attention has to be on the score, right? So, and she used also a little piece of paper. She asked you, read first bar. You have just two seconds to read the first bar, for example, and start now. And when you play the first bar, she's already hiding the first bar with a little piece of paper, and you must read in advance the second bar, and so on. But the horrible thing was that you don't get they used to call it in those years the medal. It was like the final prize, the medal for sight reading. If you didn't get it after 4 years, you were expelled from the concert.
That's amazing.
It was very hard, very hard.